noches, señoras y señores. Es un honor estar aquí con ustedes, nuestros verdaderos amigos que han elegido estar del lado del Estado de Israel, en particular con la Fuerza de Defensa de Israel. Y bueno, creo que será mejor que se vaya a cambiar a inglés. This is a very unique year for the State of Israel, as we celebrate 70 years for the establishment of the State of Israel. In 70 years, our country has developed and strengthened. During these 7 decades, we had to confront many state armies in 7 wars, sometimes 4 in a time. We are very honored tonight to have here with us one of our legend general, Major General Yoram Yair Yaya, who led forces in 3 wars. Very sadly, Yaya and his family are also a star family. Please join me for an applause for General Yaya. Today, we face different challenges, multi-regional and multi-dimensional one. And our soldiers, like years before, are continue to be there to protect us against everything. Let me share with you some of the recent challenges that we have confronted. In the north part of Israel, in the past year, the Lebanese Hezbollah keep on working. The Lebanese Hezbollah is a military terror organization that tries over the years to act in different ways against Israel. Not against Israel, against the citizens of Israel. Recently, the Lebanese Hezbollah ambition was to build tunnels into Israel in order to deliver a surprise attack against civilians. The Lebanese Hezbollah worked for several years on this grand project. This is the way they called it, the grand project. But we, the IDF, we were watching. And 3 months ago, once we knew it's the right time, the IDF acted, exposed and destroyed all the tunnels that penetrate into Israel. We destroyed the Lebanese Hezbollah grand project. Using the best technology, the best Israel technology, which is the best in the world, I can say, our soldiers acted days and nights in heavy rain and snow and surprised the Lebanese Hezbollah. The Lebanese Hezbollah was so surprised that it was left with no room to act against our civilians or military forces. We understood how much the Lebanese Hezbollah is deterred. At the same time, in Gaza, Israel faces both the Hamas and the Palestinian Islamic Jihad. Both are calling for the destruction of the state of Israel, and it all happens with the Iranian support. They threaten the south of Israel by using rockets or firing rockets towards Israeli civilians. They also use new methods. They use terror kites, which are kites, which every kids know, but they use it with fire devices, and they were able to destroy over 6,000 acres of crop and natural forest. And not only this, they are doing violent riots against people, against in the security fence, in order to deliver terror attack against civilians and forces, military forces. The IDF, through persistent actions, targeted Hamas capabilities and acted against those riots, and were able to eliminate them. We were able to protect our citizens. But far and most, it's Iran. Iran that acts decisively against Israel, supporting the Hezbollah, supporting Hamas and others, and many other places too. And not only against Israel, they also undermine the stability of the Middle East. What is new is that Iran tried in the past year to attack directly Israel. And I will share with you some of the issues that happens. Due to intelligence reasons, I cannot share everything. But the first thing is I will share with you is Iranian failure to deliver a strike from Syria into Israel, where they try to use a UAV. UAV is a small aeroplane with no pilot, that you navigate it. And they try to deliver a hostile one into Israel territory. They did it at 4:30 a.m. because they thought that our soldier won't be ready. But once this UAV penetrated into Israel territory, our soldiers intercepted it successfully, and basically they had no achievement. And believe me, the Iranians were very surprised of our soldier readiness. 4:30 a.m. And second, and I told you about new realms, the Iranians are trying recently in the past year to attack us many times through the cyber. They attack both civilians, businesses, and the IDF. With our cyber expert soldiers, we are able successfully to be always one step ahead of them. And they feel and they face simply only failures, and we are lucky for this. In response of those actions and others, and although it is very complicated today in our area where the Russia is backing next to Israel, in Syria and so forth, although of this complexity, the IDF did what is needed. What is needed to eliminate those actions. And with professionalism, we're able to succeed, and I can tell you, we also use the Jewish chutzpah. You know what's it all about, right? They are secret for many years. So we can maybe pride ourselves with one of the best militaries, leading not only for the tactics and strategies, but because I can tell you we do mistakes. But I think it's the way the IDF implements its values and moral principles. We, the Jewish people, can proudly say that the IDF perform what our founding fathers asked us to do. We must be all a goyim. Shall we be the light unto the nations? Over the years, the IDF has stood strongly in the face of all challenges and protected the independence of Israel for many times by winning wars and established deterrence. This was and still based on the merit of our technology, intelligence, and operational capabilities. But above all of the technology and the intelligence and so forth, there is one thing. It's thanks to the commitment of our commanders and soldiers. These young men and women who come from all corners of the Israeli society and the diaspora are the true source of our strength. And what built this strength, what built this commitment, is the fact that they know that it's their time to defend us. But more than this, they know that when they defend Israel, they defend the Jewish all over the world. And they know that they fight for something greater than themselves. And remember, when every soldier comes into the IDF, he takes a swear that if needed, he will sacrifice his life. And we just were in a ceremony for those who sacrifice their life. And why they're doing it? Because they know that they do it, if needed, for Netzach Israel, worldwide and forever. And personally speaking, not only as a general, I can tell you in the recent anti-Semitism actions that happens worldwide, it becomes much more important to stay and to strengthen our brotherhoods and to defend ourselves by ourselves. So let's continue together to promote the security of the state of Israel and the Jewish people. עושה שלום במרומיו, ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.